Alrighty, how are you doing? So I am doing a little vlog here of my building of my school community. It is January. Well, it's January. I was gonna say it's January 6th. It's January 7th at 2:45 in the morning. So been working on this thing day and night, and I woke up and I wanted to just finish this accountability thing here and share my school and just my feelings as to where I am right now. So I was all gung ho. I have my 90-day accountability contract here right on my desk. I read my reasons why every morning, why I'm doing this. And I'm going through the process of trying to decide on if I'm going to just go get another job, another sales job, or commit to this. And I'm committed to this, whether I do another job or not. But every time I go on a job interview and I get offered, I just got offered a job today. I'm just like, if I'm going to be putting in 40 hours a week, getting rejected, dealing with learning, the amount of the training, like this recent job I just got accepted for, I have to go through 3 weeks of training, 8 hours a day and spend the evenings learning scripts and everything. I'm like, I'm going to put all this work into somebody else's job just because they're paying me a salary. And by the way, it's like it's commission only, the job, and but the training part, I make like $750 a week or something like that, 1,500 every 2 weeks. I'm like, just for the amount of time and effort I have to put into it, and sure, I can make a ton of money there, but I can make $100,000 a year or whatever. Not really a ton for all that effort. Wouldn't I rather put all that effort in training? Like if I spent 3 weeks doing Skool or building my community or building my business, 8 hours a day, as if I would do there. Right, I won't have the guaranteed pay, but I'll go drive Lyft or whatever I got to do to pay the bills in the meantime. You know, and sell my own course, sell my own thing. Why do this for somebody else when I could build something that I want to do? I don't, that's like home improvements. I got to learn all the stuff about siding and houses. I'm not excited about that. I am excited about helping people and teaching the things I know how to do. And so that's where I am. I keep going back and forth, but this is why I'm up at 2:45 a.m. working on this and doing this video as of right now. So let me share. I want to share my where I am, my progress right now. Now, the cool thing is I have this set up here. Like this is my webcam. Let me take this down for a second. And what I do, here's my big screen. So I watch the course over here
What you've done.
on my I have a laptop and another screen. And so I watch there, and then I work on my, this is kind of me showing you what I'm working on my, so I watch it here and then I work as I watch on my classroom here. So let me share my screen. So this is my page as of right now. I did my first post. I have pinned here. I like this little GIF. There's a poll in there. So I'm trying to follow the course and Max's videos like to the T. I'm in the past I have a lot of problems with listening to other people and and trying to come up with my own way of doing things. And I'm just like, you know what? Why am I going to try to reinvent the wheel here? This person's done well. I'm just going to follow everything that he tells me to do, and until I get to the point where I know how to do it. So that's really what I'm doing. So you see my post. I got a little poll here. I got my GIF, my About Me page. I'm actually pretty proud of my picture here that I made. Let me see if I can pull that up. I have a video. I got to eliminate this one. Yeah, let's delete that one. Oh, I was hoping it had a better. I redid the video. Well, I didn't redo the video, but I put a that's what I need to know. If anybody knows how to do that, how do I put like a a thumbnail on this as opposed to me with my eyes closed as part of the video. I thought I had done that because I went through and redid it and put my logo on the front, but it didn't show up that way when I uploaded it. So I'll figure that out. But this is my picture here. I actually did it on Canva, and again, I had to learn all this stuff, how to fool around with that, and I just took my own picture and then removed the background, and I did the free Canva. I have a I've been using there's a bunch of websites here. So Skool stuff. So remove background image. There's a free one there. So I just kind of took the background out, stuck it on there. So I did all this free on Canva. I'm sure it could be better. I'm not a graphic designer, but I'm pretty proud of it. I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to go with that for now. So, oh, whoops, I get rid of that. And what else I got going on here? So yeah, so I mean, that's really it. I didn't make my courses yet. I'm working on that. I didn't want to spend, he's like, you set up your whole, but I'm going to have basically a weekly in the free course or in the free community. I'm going to do a weekly seminar with Q&A there. I'm going to make a course called Wealth Building Basics 101, and that's going to just basically go through all the things that I want to be teaching, and I'll make that a course with chapters, and I'll do all that. And then what I'm going to sell is the Bright Futures Mastermind group, where I want to have, where what they'll do is they'll pay either a monthly price or an annual, both, and then they'll be put in a group. Max is going to be a max number of people is going to be 10 people, and they'll get, so for 1 month basically they'll get 4 calls, where what we're going to do is do the wealth building basics, but I'm going to, we're going to actually do it. Like, so this is going to be just like, hey, here's the concepts and everything, but this is going to be a like walkthrough and teach them things and then answer questions. And then I'm going to have, they get 2 one-on-one calls with me a month, where if they're part of this also, so they have the weekly call, which will be the group for an hour, for 90 minutes, and then a one-on-one 45-minute call with me. And so that's what I'm going to be working on as far as that goes. So that'll be that. And then my calendar, I haven't really set much up on the calendar. I just set up the workshop. I'm calling it a workshop, not a seminar, but like that's what I'm going to do. The free one. I have to set up what I'm going to do with these with the mastermind groups is I'll maybe have like 4 of them, 4 different times, because it's working with students doing this. So, be some evening times and some weekend times or whatever, and then they can sign up and fill in. Maybe I'll have 4. I think I'm going to have 4. I'll have a Saturday, a Sunday group, and then like an evening, and then maybe a morning one. So it's like an after school or maybe a before school. I don't think I'm going to do before school. So just evening. I'll have like a Monday or a Thursday because, students have classes and extracurricular activities and all the other stuff. So hopefully they'll be able to sign up for one that they know that they can make every week. And that's that. So I'm still working on that. I'll put some pictures in here. I got to do that as well. And I got my about page. I don't have any members yet. Working on that. Got the calendar done. So yeah, so that's where I am right now. And as far as I'm not using Tela, I am using StreamYard to do this. And that's it. So I'm on the next, I'm on to the next video, which is video 4. I'll tell you though, Max, when I started this, when they're like, oh, do 2 videos a day. And I was like, all right, cool, I can do that. And then I saw like each video is like 2 hours. And I love the step-by-step function of it, but it's a lot to do. As far as because it's not just do that and then the accountability stuff and then also try to come up with the content and think about those stuff. So I do love the course though, and I do think if anyone is going to do this, this has so far been great up to this point as far as like telling me exactly what I need to get done. So I need to get it all done before my trials run out and I start making some money to pay for the stuff. So, all right. So any feedback would be great. I'm looking forward to this journey. Any encouragement, any words of wisdom, uh, please, please share them. And yeah, well, let's keep going. I got probably about another hour of mental capacity, and then I gotta go to sleep.